Yo, sup?
Oh,
Did we
hey,
start?
didn't expect to see you here.
Oh
Ricker and
God,
Bond. Welcome to
S-
episode 222, the best episode yet. A lot of capitalism, a lot of happiness, a lot of laws.
a lot of
A little
loss.
little bit of cats in the background. YouTube
Mm,
Ricker and Bond, Instagram Ricker and Bond. I'm Ricker, he's Bond. That's the whole thing.
enjoy. Tear it up. Tear it up.
Get your shirt. It should have been shipped.
Please get your shirt. God damn it.
Embleton. Episode 222.
I'm too far out of your league. Came from out the creek, came from out the streets, went to mill on a fleet. I got some eights, nines, dimes, tens, quarters, get petty for leads. California, Miami, down south, Midwest, up east. I'm in the turbo ride with a Pocahontas, milk, no ice cream. I'm like a ticking time bomb, you blowing up in reality. Yeah, I got the juice to boost. Yeah, I bought watches and I bought boobs. I bought whips like fish and glue. Switch out your wardrobe, everything new. I'm setting fire to every block, it ain't safe no more. I'm high, blow up like nitro till we see fireworks in the sky. Can't say she belong to the street, she fuck with me cause I'm that guy. If you don't comprehend it, ho, we can see eye to eye. Everything I said, it went over your head. Your head, it went over your head. She keep trying to text me, leave her messages on red.
You keep trying to text me, leave her messages on red,
JK, JK, JK.
on red, on red.
Really inherited that Lil Uzi Vert flow for that line, didn't you? Fuge.
Future is the king of just taking the flow of whoever raps before him.
But
Loves
he
to do
also
it
has
with
his own very unique flow.
like that song he did with Abel where he literally said the same thing, changed one sentence. I was like, okay, like come on,
Easy,
Future.
bro. That's an easy payday for young whatever Future's name is. And something
If I were Abel,
extravagant
I'd
as
be
well.
like, hey, Future, I think I'm just gonna do this song since you're gonna do exactly the same thing as me, the exact same thing. You know, Michael, copy and paste my verse. Yeah, just do it twice. Cool. The song's done.
Navadius.
Nevadius.
Navadius. Navadius.
Yeah, Nevadius. Nevadius. What's up, everybody? It's Ricker and Bond, your two best friends that are
Man.
here. We're just the two guys that are your big brother's friends that come over and smoke weed all the time, and you're like talking to
How does
us,
he
and
have such a nice car? He asks.
yeah, like
It's
how come your
because
friends are such stoners, but they look so rich?
just media, dude. Just media.
How come your friends dress like they work at Jack in the Box, but they both have Tesla Models 3s, and one of them can't even drive?
And
Uh,
4 Apple Macintosh computers with an M1 chip
I buy a new one every day.
just
I
to
like
get
how I like how MKBHD was like, yeah, I got this computer a week ago and I haven't even charged it yet.
it. He probably recorded that video he reviewed it with probably weeks ago. I
20
don't believe
hours
you.
of
I don't
battery
believe
life,
you.
20 hours of video watching.
Go
That's
on that plane.
it's almost
Go
a
over
day.
to Japan.
You do know the current MacBook's like 6 hours, right?
Oh, dude, do you think I don't know that?
Yeah, it's not that great. Oh yeah, Ricker and Bond, free flowing in-depth
Think I don't know
conversation
that?
about whatever is appropriate at the time. I'm Bonjen.
Caller John David Ricker. I did some tried to do some interviews for a video editing internship today. Had
Yeah,
4 to 5 slotted,
how'd that go?
and 90% of people did not pick up. The first person that did pick up was, you know, not really the lane that we're going for. He kind of was not a college student trying to learn and more of a freelancer videographer.
I think
He,
that's who we should get.
oh, he didn't like it.
Well, he didn't like it.
No,
Oh,
he was not with the shits as some young people might say.
I think we should get like high schoolers that are cool working for free. Because
Yeah,
I was looking at some of these resumes, and
yeah.
I
Some
mean, of
people are
course they don't
qualified.
have, of course they don't have as much experience as moi, but
Yeah,
they were like they had enough experience where I think they should be paid.
yeah. This
So
was that was this man's another word for stereotype that I'm not thinking of, but this man was a little too upper echelon and knew a lot and couldn't learn as much as another person could in that position. He also said, "Hey, that little bed in the back? What a little baby bitch, dude. He was also like 11 subscribers. Go fuck yourself,
Actually,
basically, in an interview dialect.
yeah. Well, really don't have much to like show, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Fucking, it's hard because video editing is like, it's work.
Hmm.
Like, doing it for free is fucking slavery, honestly.
That's what
Good.
an internship is, basically.
Yeah, but it's
You
like
gotta provide some value as your end of the in interviewer.
I'd be
I
down to
think we
give
do.
I'd be down to give someone some equity if they just like rode with us for like a year, you know?
Yeah.
Just be like, yo, just ride with us for a year. Let's see where this goes. And you can a year from now you'll be making big checks, big checks. You'll be the lead video editor. You'll have your own team, but you got to grow with us, fam.
That's
You know?
always the motto. Yeah, it was a little bit jarring kind of to see someone react to the vision in your head but on paper not very envisioned yet. And they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I don't know about that, my guy."
Well, how did you explain it? Were you as monotone as when you talked to me?
No. Um Broke down the social and whatnot, the three prongs of video that is being uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Basically just the video department slated. Um, but like I said, that he was, it wasn't exactly the prototype of the person that is probably in the position to take a role with us right now.
Yeah, well, he'll be fucking sorry when he needed a
Maybe.
job.
Wait,
And we're like, ooh, sorry, we got 11 video editors. We were good, bro.
shout out, man. Dude, it's interesting because like, you do kind of put on a different voice when you're kind of interviewing someone. Um, Kind of a different mindset a little bit. Where it's like, yeah, I don't know. Whole big thing, dude. Whole big thing. So got some other things on the calendar for video editors.
It's a journey.
Yeah,
I wish
there's
there were two of me.
nice little bump, dude.
Oh, I hate wasting my time.
What'd you waste your time on?
I was at work, dude, and this other client needed me to fucking send him some shit. I was working on that at work and I had to get it to him fast, but the internet at work was so slow. Something that could have taken 15 seconds took like 45 minutes. And because I was
Damn.
at work getting paid less than this other job, which I'm trying to keep, I'm just like, bro, I'm going to lose this job and I'm going to lose the job I'm at because I'm not doing what they want me to do. Because my boss won't let me work from home. Where the internet's fast as fuck and where I can like
do
work.
2 jobs.
do 5 jobs, dude. Fucking not spend money on lunch. Fucking
Employers hate that.
dude. Okay, well, look, you're gonna be getting a faster product, a better product, probably. I'll be able to do more work, and you'll be spending less money. I don't understand why she doesn't understand that. If somebody came to me and said that, I would be like, fucking go for it. But if you fuck up, you're back in the office. But I'll give you a chance. It's like she's not even giving me a chance. You
Yeah.
know? And I'm fucking up this other shit because I'm doing her stupid shit.
Yeah. That Venn diagram of job overlapping isn't the best.
Yeah, and I can't just fucking leave because then what if I don't get another? What if these guys don't call me back?
Quite the predicament, dude. You want to intern for us?
Oh, I need money.
That was basically the asking for this guy. C'est la vie, man. C'est la vie is what it is. Is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
Rick and Bond. What else went on in your day?
Nothing, just thinking about how much money I'm losing by uploading videos at work. edited a little bit of the what's her face video, Emma Chamberlain video. First of all, we need to record with our phones, and screen recording is not the way to record a video because it looks like a slideshow. Unless there's a setting I'm overlooking.
I was wondering, I thought it was just because I was on the receiving end, if it was as laggy as you were seeing.
No, I mean, in the time it wasn't laggy, but when I watched it again, I was like, what the fuck? This is unwatchable.
Yeah, I think that's what I was watching.
And I can yeah, no wonder you didn't like it. I can like put the real video over it. But then
when I recorded it one time, it was fine. The very first batch we were doing.
I think there's a fucking setting because I think I saw a setting about screen recording that's like optimized for video editing or something. I don't know.
I think that just takes away our faces.
Oh, really?
Were the faces there?
The faces were there, but they were really fucking small, and I tried to scale them up, and they just looked like shit, especially yours. So I was like, okay, we need like to record in 4K on like our phones or something. Not 4K, like 1080p.
Can do that. I think that optimized thing was just it puts it in full screen. I think, but I did one time click it, and it was fine on the playback. But I feel like it. I mean, if we are doing external video anyways, we can do that. Try it. I wasn't a fan of that Emma Chamberlain video. YouTube, Rick and Bond were doing reaction videos. I didn't find entertainment in that, and it probably correlated into the output of entertainment given.
Oh, yeah, we have different tastes for sure.
Would you enjoy that video?
I thought it was gold for reacting because I've never seen it before, and I was thinking of all kinds of jokes.
Really?
Like, this isn't something I would sit in my free time and just indulge in Emma Chamberlain content.
All I could think of is this is dumb as fuck.
Yesterday, of course, it was play on that. Talk about how dumb it is. That's what I was doing.
Sure. A little too mind-numbing for my taste. 17 minutes of French fries.
Oh, sorry. Shit, sorry. Keep going.
A little too mind-numbing for my taste. 17 minutes on French fries with not that much to say on her end. Doesn't really tennis racket back into my court. I'm a fan of that Good Morning Britain. That's my that's my lane right there, dude. Piers Morgan and the lady in the dress talking about just fucked up Britain stuff. That's my go-to. They have funny accents, and morning television brings that good. What are you so staring deeply into right now?
Sorry, I'm having a conversation with my sister, but I can't read.
You can't read, bro?
Yeah, Emma Chamberlain.
How long has that been going on?
Oh, my eyes are getting so bad.
Really?
It's only a matter of time before I need reading glasses. It's okay. I expected
bad eyesight in your family genes?
Yeah.
Zoinks, dude. You tried carrots before? Orange?
Yeah. It's not that big a deal. I fucking look sexy in glasses for sure.
You rub carrots on your eyes and your eyes get better vision?
I'll stick carrots in my eyes.
Yeah, that helps too. The cornea interacts with the proteins in the carrot, and next thing you know, you're fucking X-ray vision. Best stuff. Dude.
The fuck's going on right now? Saw some shit. Everyone was fucking talking about Harry Styles wearing a dress or something. Ben Shapiro.
I feel like I saw
chimed in.
A picture of that a long time ago.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens were like, don't do that. And everyone's like, do that? I don't know. Who cares?
Damn. They're trying to take down the divine masculine over there, Harry Styles.
While we're on it, let's see. Harry Styles dress on Twitter. What's going on? What's all the hubbub?
Was it a good design?
What broke Twitter so far?
Did he rock it? More than a fine.
He looks fine. Here's the thing. I don't know. Honestly, okay, here's the thing about this though. If a woman was wearing this dress, this is an ugly dress. God, I should really let me put screen sharing on right now.
Let me see it. You might have to.
Share screen. Continue. Share. Okay, here we go. Our boy Harry.
Doesn't look the greatest.
It doesn't look at this. Like,
A little too avant-garde for my taste. That's just a suit with a weird thing.
It's supposed to, like, come on, what is?
It's an old lady dress.
Yeah, it's
Are
an
these
old
just
lady.
pictures of him in a dress, or just like one photo shoot?
I think.
No, this is just a bunch of pictures of him in a dress. That
Yeah,
was not
so
bad. A little
it seems
tasteful.
like this is something
Fleetwood Mac.
something that's often, but this is from the Vogue photo shoot that everyone's talking about.
Let's rate him photo by photo.
Oh, well, first of all, the dresses look horrible, but Harry Styles is a pretty good looking guy. Here's my thing about this though. Everybody raving about Harry Styles like looking good in this dress and like
3.
I don't know, tearing down masculinity or whatever. Like Harry Styles isn't attractive here to women because he's wearing a dress. He's attractive because he's fucking Harry Styles and he's a goddamn superstar. So dress, no dress, pants, naked, whatever, like people are going to find him attractive. Now, if you or me were to stand here and wear a dress, I don't think we'd be praised as much, you know?
No, it's kind of a celebrity thing.
It's kind of a celebrity thing. It's kind of like, you kind of got to be artsy about it, you know?
It is photo shoot style.
I personally, like, I don't know. I've never seen a Harry Styles concert, but he doesn't seem like the kind of artist to go on stage singing and wearing a dress like Prince or David Bowie, you know? So it doesn't really seem like it's
that way in kind of recent solo career stuff.
It kind of seems like it's like, I don't want to say forced. It kind of just seems like, oh, it's an opportunity for a photo shoot. It doesn't seem like authentically artistic, like something Prince would do.
I think it's been in his brand a little bit, Harry Styles. Don't really know too much, but
Harry Styles.
Ooh, British man, dude. You ever been on GMB? What does Piers have to say, bro?
He came out of Simon Cowell's penis.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he was discovered because Simon Cowell basically formed One Direction. And was like, hey, instead of managing 4 guys, I'm just going to manage one group. And then they'll all have solo careers.
Damn. That's how the boy band was made.
Literally on the X Factor. And dude, and most of them were like, yeah, I want to be as big as Justin Bieber. And boom.
Harry Styles, kind of.
Yeah, he is wearing a dress quite a bit in here.
Yeah. Those pictures. First one was okay. Last one, you're just fucking standing in a steel. The one with your chest out didn't look too cool. I don't know if that was like hair or like a tattoo. These are really
here he is in
this.
this. This is this looks pretty feminine. Share.
See that hair.
I don't know what it's called. What is this? A blouse? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Who is this? This is his mom right here.
You got the frilly arms. I mean, it looks better than those dresses, dude.
Yeah.
Look at his shit tattoos, bro.
Dude, his tattoos are terrible, bro. God, dude, honestly,
go back to it. That's so bad.
Look at this. Dude, I hate tattoos, bro. I think I can say that with confidence. I do not like them.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Like, what the fuck is this?
What are those hands on the top?
Dude, I don't know.
That's bad.
Like, what the fuck, dude? You know what this is, dude? This is a privilege. Being able to not worry about what you look like is a privilege.
How old is man? Can he need a height check too?
Oh, of course.
He's probably like what, 22, 23 right now?
Nah, he has to be like 27. He was older than me.
He looks fucking young, bro.
6 foot, 26 years old.
26.
Bro, he's gonna look terrible when he's like 40, dude. Look at Phil Collins, bro.
The Efron, not Efron, the brothers from Sweet Life.
This is gonna be him.
Why is Phil Collins?
Because they're both British.
Look at younger Phil Collins. Do you know way Harry Styles is analogous to a young Phil Collins?
Phil Collins looks disgusting right now. Phil Collins 2020.
I think Phil, try to give me a young Phil Collins, dude. He's always looks like he's been a fucking egghead.
This is his
half a
ex-wife,
retard.
dude. Phil Collins young.
Give me a Phil Collins young and a Phil Collins height if you could. Yeah, he always looked kind of derpy, bro.
This looks kind of like.
Look
at Harry Styles, Bram.
That's not Harry. No way,
bro. That's Harry Styles, bro.
No way.
Tell me that's not Harry Styles.
That's a fucking weirder John Lennon, man.
On no level of attractiveness.
Analogous. No way, dude. He looks like a fucking Muppet.
Bro, keep in mind they were both fucking superstars.
I will completely planted in my mind that his level of stardom. He does not look like Harry Styles.
He does. Okay,
First,
he doesn't.
We got the.
I'm not saying he looks like Harry Styles on level of attractiveness.
Nah, not even, man.
Really?
Nah, he looks
look
like
at those eyes.
The Muppet creator.
Look at those eyes.
Fucking sucking in eyes. Are you kidding me, bro?
Even when he's old, he looks fine.
Get out of here.
Not
man.
fine as in like good looking, but he looks okay.
No, he looks derpy either way, man. Let me get a little Phil Collins height check real quick, dude.
I wonder if this guy wears a dress.
He looks kind of cool in that full beard.
5'6", always short.
Mm.
But what's up with his daughter though, Lily Collins? She's fine. That's what's up, dude. She's 31.
Oh, she's a famous. I know her.
You know how I love bushy eyebrows.
You never seen her?
Of course I have. She's
Where's
Lily
she
Collins. From? She's on something. I think she played Snow White on something.
I didn't know she's Phil Collins' kid. It's another like what's that producer? Michael Jackson's producer.
What's his face? Quincy.
That's another Quincy situation.
Oh man, whoops! That's my messages.
Zoinks,
Batman.
Lily Collins, dude.
Lily Collins,
high check 5'5", 1 inch, 5'9", 5'5".
The perfect height.
Not if you're Phil Collins.
Not if you're Phil Collins. God.
Also, because he's the father. Is that 20-ish, man? Want to fucking rapey rap it?
Let me see.
Zoinks. Let's go into the second trimester, Bonjan.
Okay.
Answers before?
Yeah, but not like 34-year-old guy who was in shape, fucking vegetarian, and fucking got prostate cancer out of nowhere. Died in 6 months. Hey, Cat, you stupid little bitch. Are you listening to music? Because I'm not.
Sure am, dude. Take that shit off. Put that shit back on.
Ow!
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to
Fuck you.
Dude, we fighting now.
Oh, you didn't get a drum break. Oh, whatever, man. Get over it. Phil
Oh,
Collins,
I
man.
remember.
Phil Collins got some eaters, man. Phil Collins was in a band, or no?
Yes,
I
Genesis.
feel like he was Genesis.
And everyone knows that drum break is at the end of the song.
I thought it was more towards the middle.
No, it's near the
Genesis
end.
band, dude. I don't know Genesis band.
Fun fact, Phil Collins, I don't know what it's called, but he not invented or discovered that reverb that you hear in that drum that everyone uses today. That was the first time it was used. Yeah. Phil Collins is what you would call a sound engineering pioneer.
SEP.
Yes, he is a very smart fellow. Back before it was, to quote DJ Khaled, too easy to make music. You know, I can do it all, man. You want me to hop on the fucking spin tables? I can do it all, man. I can produce whatever. You know, this fucking shit that's here on your iPhone, you know what this is called? It's called too easy. It's called too easy.
I wonder if Khaled could engineer, though.
Khaled
Probably. He's probably been around
probably
long
can do
enough.
it all. He's been in it for a minute. DJ Khaled, goddamn.
Absorb all that.
You know what he can't do though? Lose weight. Oh.
Yeah, it's been pretty fat since he's been in the public eye.
Definitely gave up on that, dude.
Short, man.
Definitely short.
DJ Colin, welcome back to Ricker and Bond. How do you feel about being a fat, obese man? Piers Morgan versus DJ Khaled. Good morning, Britain.
Piers Morgan, why do you hate Beyonce so much?
Britain sounds like weird to say as like a noun. Like you're saying good morning, Britain. Sounds like you're fucking up saying the word Brittany.
Britain's kind of lame.
Sounds like a proper noun.
It's kind of boring though. It's like, okay,
Britain.
I'm in Britain. It's cloudy. Let's go to the fucking, I don't know. Let's go to Harry Potter's house. What the fuck is there to do in Britain?
They got some beaches probably.
The best part of going to Britain was going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
That was the best part about going to a lot of places in Europe.
It is kind of exciting to see a McDonald's in Europe.
Yeah, because all the food in Spain is expensive as shit. And you're just like, dude, I just want to eat. I have $4.
Sell beer there in McDonald's in Spain. That one I went to.
Because I remember.
Europe.
I remember the way.
Ricker and Bond Europe tour coming towards you, going towards Norway. Gonna round it out in Hull. Hit Scotland over there. We're gonna have a Harry Styles dress off. We're gonna have a big designer battle. Who can make the best dress for Harry Styles? It's called Harry Styles in a Dress. TV show produced by Nick Hardwick.
You're insecure. Don't know what for. Something when you walk in the door.
Is that Harry Styles?
Nah, that's One Direction.
Oh.
Everyone else in the room can say it. Everyone else but you.
It's not a heavy Britain accent when they're singing usually.
Darling, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you...
It's just a Cockney accent,
gets me
dude.
overwhelmed.
Like some homeless person in the middle of the aisles.
And when you shave your pussy, it's not hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I could see. You understand why I want you so desperately.
People listening don't understand there's a cat being paraded around. So
thank you, Harry Styles,
it's not just
for coming to the
really
studio live.
Dude, I was watching Zane Barry of Zane Barry fame.
Yes, of course.
Did another video essay on late night talk show hosts.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty nice 20-minute video.
20 minutes?
20-minute video essays, as you do on the YouTube video essays. Big fan of video essays.
Is he making bank?
No, I don't think so. But it's okay content. It kind of seemed to drag on a little slow. He could have used some up and downs in it. But it was nice, insightful thought about how people are perceiving late night talk show hosts. Could have used more with Craig Ferguson for my taste. When he was talking about the distaste for late night talk show hosts. And
video essays. Damn. I don't know if I could ever do that. I'm not passionate enough about anything. That's not true. I'm just like, what can I make a 20-minute video about? Make a 20-minute video about credit cards.
Basically anything. Have a nice little writing. That's probably a long ass few pages. 20 minutes. Probably got like a minute a page, maybe. If you're lucky. A little 20 pages in there. He was saying that a lot of people don't like the canned behavior of Jimmy Fallon. People don't like the kind of boringness of Colbert.
Colbert's so boring.
It might have been
boring. He used to be cool. Now he sucks.
Well, yeah, he was talking about how you kind of go from a character to just a normal person that people didn't really know before. So it's kind of extra boring. Plus, he has the most views, so he keeps it just super down the line as kind of it's really more political than it is like weird talk show comedy stuff.
Watching Colbert is just like watching a lecture.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
I'm
I am ready for all these people to stop talking about politics.
He was apparently going to quit after his Colbert show, according to the video essay of Zane Barry. But then he got offered the position and he was like, fuck, dude, I can't say no to the nightly show, whatever, whatever it is.
Sure, you can.
Can you?
Stephen Colbert. Yeah, lots of people did. Fucking what's his face did. Neil Patrick Harris. He was like, I don't want to do the same thing every night for the rest of my life. I want to do different things.
That's quite an opportunity.
He would have been
But
great.
he's probably not enjoying it.
He doesn't seem like he is, especially you got to like do it at home where it's like less fun probably.
I haven't even seen an at-home Colbert.
All the at-home versions of everything suck.
Yeah, except for Ricker and Bond.
Except for Ricker and Bond.
Because we're not even at home. This is just this is a studio spaces we've rented out.
It's never not been at home. Even when we were in person, it was still at home.
Oh man, that man's really that bed comment man said to me really got to me. I was like, damn.
What bed comment?
he was like, oh, there's this guy has a bed in the back.
Yeah, because I fucking sleep here, bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Where do you sleep?
I was like, oh man. I was like,
sleep on the floor?
We gonna wrap this up, my guy, or what? It was funny.
Damn.
So much funny. Did you look up any shows on the Indeed podcast?
No, I did not. I was too busy trying to keep my job, but I'll get on that today.
Por favor.
Right now, or not right now, after this.
There's a lot less I think plausible applications in the shows than there is in the editors. A lot of people can edit nicely because it's kind of just one thing, but with the shows, you gotta have fucking a show. You gotta have some talent with it.
Gotta have somebody that's ready to fucking come to work. Get this podcast bread.
Oh man. And I am, maybe I need to be a little less averse to the classic my show's about anything from politics to comedy to pop culture.
That's what they say.
That's probably 50-60% of it. And
good. Sign them up. All they need is a catchy name and they're in. That's 90% of podcasts. Just people talking about their fucking shit. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Ow, you stupid cat. I'm sorry, you're not
You
stupid.
don't know you're beautiful. See if there's any links in the world, dude. You ready to forget that vaccine, dude? That new
vaccine? Yeah, dude.
California's
California about to close again.
Everybody's just getting rocketing with the cases or what, man?
COVID numbers are way up. Way up.
People's kids are way down.
I am done doing things for a little bit. Just gonna chill just for a sec, you know. Maybe not go to any more hangouts.
Damn.
Everybody on social media criticizing people for not staying inside has not stayed inside. You're the only person in the world that has stayed inside for the past 8 months. Like everyone else is like, yo.
In my defense, I would be doing that mostly 80% of the time either way.
People are like, yo, see, because of you motherfuckers, we got to go on more lockdowns. Maybe you guys will just stay inside. Then 2 weeks ago, they were at a Halloween party.
When was the breaking? There was like, what number month did you see it all break down?
Did people like stop giving a shit?
Or started to go out and shit?
I would say
like
there
was
July.
A few months where it was pretty, that's, you know, hey man.
I'll say earlier than that, dude. June.
March, February, May, June.
I would say March, April, everyone was afraid. May was like, eh. But then June, we're like, what are we doing? Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, let's go get a haircut.
Spreading it.
Yeah, we're just fucking spreading it, dude. Just spread that shit. But
Interesting.
Back to lockdowns. Not sure. Oh, and maybe a fucking curfew? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Probably because rising number of cases is their mindset.
Nah, fuck that shit. Just close the businesses. You don't have to have a curfew. That's stupid.
A lot of countries be having that police enforced curfew.
A lot of countries aren't America. And
what are
they're cool with that over there.
Numbers other places, dude.
Probably
I haven't really heard. A lot of
I don't
reporting
know, dude.
overseas.
Everybody loves to say America is the worst, and we probably are because we have like a shit ton of people, you know. But like,
There's a lot of people.
I walk outside and I don't see what most people have been saying, that nobody's wearing a mask. I walk outside and I live in Los Angeles, California. Full disclosure, everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone is complying. Not one person. Even the homeless people are wearing masks.
That's cool.
You know. So this narrative that most people aren't fucking following the rules is bullshit. Like, everybody wants to get out of this. Nobody likes it, but people have to live their lives, you know?
Yeah.
People have to fucking go to work and shit.
It's funny because this is basically the conversation that we had 6 months ago.
Yeah. Honestly, the only way out of this is a fucking vaccine, because now they're saying like, it's so fucking weird. Like, people that aren't doing anything are getting it, you know?
Like, just doing what everyone else is doing.
Some guy was like, I was reading this guy was like, yeah, I went to fucking vote in person.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the one thing I did, and I fucking got it. And now I'm sick.
Damn.
It's like, what? And I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. But like, shit, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
but it's like, I haven't been super careful.
Yeah.
I've been like average careful, you know? Like, the most reckless thing I do is take off my mask like around my friends.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it seems to vary from person to person and luck to luck.
Yeah, some people are just getting fucked by it.
Yeah.
And some people are just, they don't even notice.
It is funny that in your head you might seem like people that are doing the most might end up most vocal about getting it. I could see very plausible that people that aren't giving a fuck are just like, yeah, dude, didn't get it, chilling. Don't know what everybody fucking else is worried about, which is kind of a little bit sketchy. Probably has something to do with other people getting fucked. I wonder where it's populated towards, where the big pockets.
Midwest right now.
Really?
Yeah. But like, I don't know, like, here's the thing. Like, I live alone, so I can kind of afford to be more reckless than the average person.
Yeah.
If I go visit my parents or something, I get tested, you know?
Yeah. Midwest, huh?
Yeah. I actually saw a heat map today.
Interesting.
Yes. I'm just going to look up COVID, see what comes up.
Midwest. No blending of Republican or liberal governments over there?
Dude, all this shit is going to stop when Trump's out of office, bro. All this like bipartisan thing, I feel like it will. I feel like it will.
You don't think it'll flip just back to the, like Fox News bipartisan stuff, and then when it does in Democratic office and take?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, it was the person in office didn't help the voice of. It was like fucking riling a cage. That man's personality was just fucked, where it got everybody cranky.
Yeah, but also like the pocket, the core center of Trump supporters that are very anti-mask, fucking those people, I still feel like that's a very small minority of the bigger picture, because that's what the media focuses on. That's what Twitter puts out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like 1,000 people could show up to a rally and you're in the middle of it filming and it could look huge. What's 1,000 people in a country of 330 million?
Mm-hmm.
Most people wear masks, fucking, whether you're Democrat, Republican. Like, people I know that love Trump are like, yeah, I'm fucking wearing a mask. It's common sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that fucking idea that half the country is like anti-mask, no, that's bullshit. It's very small minority, I think.
Sure. Didn't you say stuff about liberal governments doing stuff with COVID in the past?
What did I say?
I don't know. I feel like there was critique on Democratic governors and stuff.
Oh yeah, my critique is Democratic governors fucking keeping shit locked down for longer than it needs to. Because shit's been locked down for what, 8 months, and people are still getting it, you know? If you look at what's a fucking, I don't know, Arizona, everything's still pretty much open, and the cases have been like pretty much more or less the same, you know?
Yeah.
If the entire state opened today, or let's say Los Angeles went back to normal, cases would definitely rise because people would be like, okay, it's time to go out. But people would still go out with the mindset, I could still get this thing. So, you know, I'm not going to be as fucking as it once was, you know?
Yeah. With rising numbers and a lot of cases, I don't know, a lot of people in power probably get scurred with it.
But let's talk about that too. Like, what could that be from? Halloween, probably. A lot of people going to parties. We're about to have Thanksgiving. So cases are going to shoot up. Cases are going to shoot up after Thanksgiving, after the holidays.
Yeah.
Dude, the spike is always after a holiday.
October stuff.
Huh?
I feel like it kind of predates any holidays.
Dude, if you look at the spikes, it was after Halloween. It was after Labor Day. It was after the 4th of July. It's always after holidays when people get together.
Interesting COVID.
So, like, watch. I mean, hopefully we'll have a vaccine by then. But once we get to, like, maybe a stretch where there isn't a bunch of big holidays, like after New Year's, cases might start to decline. And then it's going to get hot again. People are going to fucking go outside and start doing shit. Cases might start to spike up again.
Plausible. You're going to get injected in that butt with that new vaccine, bro?
I don't know. Maybe I'll wait it like a year or so. But then what if I don't? And then I get COVID and then I die?
That's how they sell you.
Yeah.
I did find it kind of sus that right after the election, everybody's like, yo, it's ready.
Bro, come on, dude. Sus as fuck.
Oh, man. But maybe
I wonder why.
Probably because just the majority of the people would be like, I'm not going to have a fucking vaccine under Trump.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, Trump's still the president for like another month and a half.
Yeah, the public view isn't really seen as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he could still do like a shit ton of shit.
Yeah, it's more just, you know, people's eyes on media.
If Trump was like, you know what, you're right, I'm going to shut down the entire country. Executive order. For the next 2 weeks, if you leave your home, you will be shot. What do you think people, maybe not the shot part. What do you think people's reaction would be? Because a lot of people want that.
It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see.
That sounds
that'll fuck with people's, it would really fuck with people's notions of bias.
That would, like, bro. Yeah, so the super huge Trump supporters, do you think they would support that, or do you think they'd be like, wait, that goes against my freedom?
It would be a very interesting case study, dude.
And then the super left would be like, yeah, well, they'd be like, yeah, that's what we want. Oh wait, Trump said it. No, that's not what we want. You know?
Be very interesting.
Yeah, dude. It's all.
I'll write him a letter. I'll suggest it.
It's so backwards, bro. Both sides are backwards. I want less government, but also more help from the government.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like people don't like understand what they really want, because when I talk to people, specifically my coworkers, and they throw out words like fascism, socialism, Marxism, I ask them, do you know what you're talking about? Do you know, like, what exactly do you want? And they're like, we want the government to help. And I'm like, they say, we want the government to do more government intervention. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, that's literally what you're calling Trump, a fascist, a Marxist, not a socialist, more government intervention, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're calling him what you do want.
That's because people just get riled up with the veil of politic arguing.
It's on both sides, dude. Yeah.
It's people that just don't know what they're yelling about, and people just yelling at stuff.
People, and then people are so. We've
I
talked
think
about
I
this
think
before.
a lot of people that are in positions of either financial power or political power enjoy that because I don't know if a highly educated political citizenship does well for a political power.
A highly educated political citizenship.
Yeah.
Like if everybody was just educated in politics.
And not just yelling at teams. Most people are just yelling at teams. And then sometimes people get a little more read up on what their team is yelling about rather than just looking at society as a book of rules and stuff.
People don't ask, how will this affect me? Really? You know? So at the end of the day, you're all you have. People don't get it.
Pet turtle, bro.
People don't get that the government does not care about you. You are a number. And when you are old, the government will care less about you. The government cares more about younger people because they will live longer into the future. But the older you get,
I don't know about that.
What good does an 85-year-old have to society right now?
Money.
Can't work. Has to be taken care of.
Money. Third trimester. Let's do it real quick.
What about money?
Who better? You better. Been around like hella propellers. Wanna know who you with? Don't tell them. Come on, fellas. That ain't none of your biz. Got on your bodysuit, you know I'm on your ass today. Would you let me hit it thrice if I asked today? She know my stick nothing but magic, babe. I be swinging it back and forth to you in your casket, babe. Girl, you on my best side. That she from the west side. Now I just wanna know.
Yo, shut
Don't
the
you
fuck up. I'm
sugarcoat.
trying to listen to Rick and
I
Bonds.
say it all if you want. And could you tell me like it is? Pretty little fears. Music to my ears.
6 Flags slash Black.
6 Flags.
He kind of looks like he's from the Middle East.
6 Flags.
Maybe a North African country. Rigger and Bond on trimester 3, 6 Flags 28.
We were getting into it about
5-6. If government cares more about young people or old people.
Oh yeah, easily, dude. The government cares about the next generation. They care about.
That's true, bro.
Why not? If there is an old person in the hospital and a 29-year-old, and they both had the same chance of living, and a doctor had the choice, which one do you think they would choose?
That's the doctor.
Okay. Well, how about the fact that more money is invested into education than not Social Security, Medicaid, whichever one is for young people, Medicaid or Medicare. Like, it doesn't make sense that the government wants to invest the most resources into
Do you think that's what they do?
Yes, absolutely.
It's education.
Yeah. Well, education is the most important. Teach kids how to code. Teach kids how to read. Teach kids how to do math.
Like they're like a lot of 25 and younger people. They care about the government.
What?
When is the age limit the government stops caring about you? And you're
I'm just talking.
young
I'm not saying there's an age limit. I'm just saying, like, generally the younger generation, whatever generation is under us, Generation X or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the government's main focus right now. How do we make these people in 50, 60 years, how will we make it so that they will be smarter than the rest of the country? I mean, not the rest of the world. How do we make it so that they'll be smarter?
Not what the government's thinking.
What's the government's main goal?
I don't think it's try to get these young people smart for the country. If you pull a lot of people in the policies that are making, I feel like that wouldn't be the goal of government.
The goal of government is to protect the rights. The goal of American government is to protect the rights of citizens, keep checks and balances to keep government small, and to promote livelihood for the next generation that's going to take over the country.
How's the
Creating
why
an
is it being
infrastructure.
promoted for the younger generation now? Do you think?
All the dude, we're pouring billions of dollars into educating kids to code.
Mm-hmm.
We're pouring billions of dollars into resources to make them smarter than the kids in China, to make them smarter than the kids in Russia. So when they're our age, they'll be building things, they'll be building infrastructure, they'll be building communities that will be able to compete with other countries. And they will be able to pass that knowledge down to the following generation. That's what I mean. The government will be wasting money trying to teach 70-year-olds how to code. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I think people
Like how the
agree with
government,
that.
like back in the day, how the government had an incentive to teach people how to farm. Then the government had an incentive to teach people how to work in factories. Now they have an incentive how to teach people how to work in the world of automation.
Yeah. What do you think about that automation?
I think we need, that's why I wanted Andrew Yang, because he was the only one that was talking about Andrew. Fucking, I don't think Joe Biden said a single word about automation.
Yeah.
By the time Joe Biden's first term is over, we're going to be living in a very different world than we do now. We might be seeing we'll probably be seeing self-driving cars on the road.
People are gonna get fucked.
Yeah. And no one's talking about it. Dude, fucking
Is
Elon
fucking
Musk
Yang
keeps
Biden's joint, dude.
what?
That was one of the things that Biden was parading around, was that
He really
put a
should've
Yang to his cabinet.
chosen him. Yeah, dude. It's just
If there's one bright side,
because this
if there's
fucking Trump
one
is
man.
so old and Biden is so old. In the next 10 years, they're both going to be dead. So it really doesn't matter to them, you know?
I see nothing
Like
about Yang being in that joint, dude. Fuck.
I don't think he is. He'll probably run again. Or hopefully the next person that runs is like semi-young, like Barack Obama was when he ran. I think he was like early 40s,
Probably
late
the youngest
30s.
in a minute, I think.
He was young as fuck, dude. He was charming as hell. But yeah, like
Amazon gonna be automating the fuck out of everything. Gonna be putting people a lot out of business.
Amazon is
Middle class about to get fucking yerked on, dude.
middle class is going to get destroyed. But there's also new opportunities. You know, you just got to go for it.
With what?
The internet. You can make money anywhere. It's the
So
great
employees will be fucked.
the great equalizer. It's easy to make money for yourself. I mean,
I don't think the majority of Americans make money self-employed wise.
of course they don't, but I'm saying the barrier to entry right now has never been lower. That's my point.
Sure.
Like, fucking, the education is free. YouTube, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all you got to look up how to make money online. Something will come up.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that 20 years ago. 30 years ago. You lose your job. Fucking, what are you going to do? Go back to real college to learn a new trade? Like, you need money now.
Yeah. Employees in the workforce, man. Gonna be something to look at.
Money's just circulating.
years.
You just got to figure out how to grab it. You got to solve a problem.
That is true, but I don't think the majority of Americans solve problems.
No, they don't, because the majority of Americans
Are employees.
are average. They're
Yeah.
employees, yeah. They don't think the way that rich people think, or people that aspire to get rich.
Yeah.
They think about money differently.
Yeah, I agree. But
Rich people
I-
view money
I
as a
don't think-
tool.
I agree.
I think that's the biggest difference, really.
You also can't really have an entire country of people that succeed in that.
No, you never will. But you never will. We're not even going to get to 10% of entrepreneurial millionaires in this country. But even if we get to 3%, if it's like 1.5 right now, that's something. That's doubling it.
Does
Most
that make
people,
jobs for people?
huh?
Does that make jobs for people?
Some could make jobs for people. Most people are just like, I live to be an employee. I live to be an employee. I've met people before that are like, I need to be told what to do. I can't tell people what to do. I can't be a boss. That's the majority of people.
Yeah,
The majority
which is
of
why
people.
I'm talking about the automation fucking most of that population once that there's not people doing jobs, there's robots.
That population is going to be fucked. But a beautiful thing happens when you're pushed up against the wall and you have to figure out how you're going to live. You start doing things that make you uncomfortable, and maybe that'll lead to entrepreneurship in some people who wouldn't think twice about doing it. When you have 2 kids, I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think is going to happen? Everyone's just going to fucking die?
That's what I'm saying. I think there has to be some kind of progression in America.
That fucking guy posted that guy you sent a TikTok of with all the conspiracy theories, not the conspiracy theories, the philosophers. He posted a really interesting one about capitalism. And how obviously there's winners and losers in capitalism. And he asked the question, if there was an invention that would literally like make the economy 50 times more efficient, make traveling easier, make fucking transporting goods and services easier, but it killed 1.5 million people a year, do you think the government would allow that invention? Do you?
Maybe.
And then he went on to say, well, the government already has. It's the invention of the car. The car kills about that many people per year. I think it was like, I don't know how many people in the country, like 300 something thousand in the country per year. But people still do it because the overall good is so good that when you're in it, you can only see the bad, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So we're living in this capitalist society where the majority of people are living above the poverty line, right? Above lower middle class. So when the majority of people are thriving, it's really easy to see the minority of people that aren't. So if everybody was living in poverty, that would be different. But not everybody's living in poverty. Not even half like the people are living in poverty. We can fucking look up the poverty level right now. Percentage of people in poverty in America. So everybody is literally living super comfortably. So it's really easy to look at society and criticize. There has to be losers. There's always going to be losers. There's no economic system where everyone's a winner.
So as this
11.8% 2018
progresses into something that it has not been doing in the past, goes to a different structure as it will in the future with automation and Amazon doing more robots as jobs than people, you have to have a new solution for those things.
Yeah, okay, but also you got to think of the trade-off. More people lose their jobs, but think about how many I bet more people's lives are made easier than people will lose jobs because of automation. You can live in Alaska and get a piano tomorrow if you wanted to because of Amazon. You can get groceries if you can't go to the grocery store because of Amazon. So that's another example of more people thriving, living comfortably, and it's easy to look at the couple people that are suffering because of it. People that lose their jobs, the workers, and the poor conditions.
Poverty line go up more?
Well, I'm looking at this chart right now, and each year it's going down at least 0.5% in America. Like, you can attribute to that what it is, but it seems like Like the more automation there is, the more comfortable people live, you know? So,
Possibly.
and, you know, people get uncomfortable and they innovate. That's the great thing about America is that competition's always around the corner. The kid in his garage can put Amazon out of business in the next 30, 40 years. We don't know.
There's a cool video. You know, I think his name is Ray Dalio. Dalio.
Mm-hmm.
He had a Yahoo Finance talk that was on YouTube that was talking about different cycles in the past that kind of could be analogous to what America's seeing now in rise of other powers and like reserve currencies. Be a nice little piece to watch. Get your opinion of.
Yeah, shoot it my way.
Ray Dalio.
Shoot it my way. God, I love it.
What?
I love it when people shit on capitalism. Like, but you're in it. You're in it. And you benefit from it every day. You benefit from it every day.
Yeah.
Capitalism is so great that you can benefit from capitalism by shitting on capitalism. That is how great it is.
Just as how it might annoy you that people trash on it, the jerking off of capitalism is kind of annoying to me as well.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like people are afraid to jerk off capitalism because it's seen as elitist or whatever.
Going full-fledged either way is not something that is in my repertoire of personality.
Oh, well, it's okay. We're not dating. We just have a show together.
To see no fault and no progression of something where you have to make a solution for and say, oh, it's super great, is not beneficial for the making a system better as it progresses into the future.
Can you break that down? That was a lot.
Jerking off capitalism doesn't do much for progressing the system into a future that doesn't exist in the present time. And I understand it's kind of a reaction of you seeing a bunch of other people doing the opposite of jerking off, just as the same extreme polar opposite.
I will say I usually only do it when people don't jerk off capitalism. But I want to make a point where you said it doesn't help people in the future. Bro, like I'm jerking off capitalism right now. And in the future, when we have employees, they'd be benefited from that. Because people listening to me jerk off capitalism, I'd be giving these employees money. I'm also entertaining our listeners.
I'm not saying that jerking off capitalism doesn't have capitalism benefiting you. I'm saying that completely going one side to either pro or con does nothing for perfecting a system that obviously has imperfections in any country or any society.
But I just said that there can never be a perfect system. I acknowledge that it'll never be perfect.
Okay, as you do a system, there will be faults that you will see in the future that don't exist in the present. And I think that doing a blind eye to that does no favors for anybody.
No, but also, is it my job?
Sure. Do you think that there's a kind of a scenario that I'm forgetting fully, but the lack of, or the pronunciation of individualism that America produces, like in that scenario where you're saying, I don't care because I'm just me living my life, is advantageous or disadvantageous to a society?
I think it goes both ways. I think it's advantageous when you take into account the freedom of choice. I think when people have the freedom to do what they want based on their own happiness and fuck everybody else, they can, I think in the long run, that makes everybody happier, because I feel like a lot of people are unhappy because they're doing things they don't want to do for other people. right? And when you have the choice to do what you want, you're more likely to help people, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's harmful because being selfish to any extent is harmful, you know? Now, I may sound selfish when I say it's my job, but I'm not the fucking guy that'll walk down the street and spit on a homeless person, you know? I'm not that kind of guy.
Sure. That's, I mean,
But it goes both, like it's needed, you know?
yeah, I agree.
Individual, you need to think of yourself first in order to thrive. You need to put yourself, you need to put your family first in order, or else you're going to die,
I agree.
you know? But I'm not saying go out and just be the most selfish person in the world. Like, people are fucking, I like to think most people are good. I like to think like most people will help someone on the street if they can.
Do you think that is most advantageous of not being selfish? Like, think of selfishness as a executive
Like an executive, like,
of a company or a government.
well, I mean, it like, what comes to mind immediately, I guess, is like Steve Jobs, because he was selfish in the sense that he liked to take all the credit,
Mm-hmm.
and he was very egotistical. But look what we got as a result of that. You know,
Sure.
millions of people's lives are easier.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you know, it's yin and yang. It's yin and yang, and he gave millions of dollars to charity too. He was a selfish guy, but he wasn't a selfish guy.
Sure.
You can be both. But I do think it's hard to be that successful and put a quote unquote dent in the universe if you think of other people 100% of the time. You know, people will walk on you.
Agree.
So, you know, I'd say it's like 50-50. It depends on what scenario you're in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. If the country forced, I mean, they kind of do, but like, if this country said it's the law, you have to give a homeless person $50 every month,
Mm-hmm.
people would find a way to not do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Like Texas.
yeah, like taxes. But most people pay taxes because I think you should pay taxes, but
Unless you're a company.
unless you're a company.
Because it's written into the bylaws of America. It's funny
Yeah,
how
well, corporations were supposed to be treated differently than people. That's why they were corporations. That's the purpose of a corporation.
we might have talked about it before, but the concept of laws making the behavior of the people that live in that society. We ever talked about that?
The concept of laws making the behavior. Yeah, I think that's with any society. I think that's true.
Yeah. I find that interesting. Just
You think if murder was legal, everyone would be like, it's time to murder. I think maybe.
definitely be a different behavior than what it is now, most likely.
Yeah, I think what's holding a lot of people back from murder, because honestly, murder used to be so natural to humans, bro. If you wanted a guy's girl, all you have to do is kill him.
Yeah.
Not going to jail, not losing your freedom is enough to be like, okay, I don't want to murder that person. I think even more than saying, I don't want to murder him because he has his own life, he has his own dreams, he has his own goals. I don't know. That might be controversial to say, but I think more people are be like, I don't want to ruin my life over this guy's life, so I'm not going to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Would you
That's
agree with
just
that?
an interesting case study too. I don't know. It's interesting because I feel like that concept does kind of have a weight on the back burner of people's decisions. So
Yeah.
in their forefront, maybe someone is thinking like, I don't want to murder this person because I don't want to murder somebody, but maybe in the back burner they're like, I'm actually just afraid of being thrown in a jail.
Yeah, it's like when somebody kills somebody, their first thought is probably, shit, how do I get out of this? Versus, shit, let me call their family and apologize.
Yeah.
Or when they're in court begging the judge to show mercy, they're doing it because they don't want to be thrown in jail for the rest of their life.
Yeah, as a consequence. Very interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of nice articles written about that on the internet.
Yes, the internet.
Shout out the internet, man.
It's so cold in here. Shout out the internet, man. I'm so glad I'm alive during the internet. I think I was born in a good time to like grow with the internet as opposed
Grow
to
with the
being born.
society.
Yeah, I was kind of born into it, honestly, but
Yeah, you were
enough.
born. We were probably the last people that were on the cusp of like not being born into it.
At least we can talk to people that lived before the internet, you know, because there will be a time when
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. We're like that's the cusp that is interesting about our specific age.
it's like a World War II veteran.
It's like my cousin fucking might have not even had laptops or computers in like school. And I think in preschool I was on a computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, I think I went on a computer in first grade for the first time.
Damn.
That was weird. No, kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten, not preschool.
I took computer class.
Yeah, I remember that pretty
That's what I mean by investing in the youth.
Mm.
What if we hadn't used the computer until 6th grade? How behind would we be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little CDs in the kindergarten. Not preschool. Bro, if I had a computer in preschool, it would have been fucking over, bro.
If I had a computer in preschool, I
probably would be the exact same.
Probably wouldn't have known what it was. Yeah.
Just fucking hit the screen.
Yeah. Damn.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody.
222, dude. Jay-Z made an album about this episode.
Yeah. His worst album. God damn it, Jay-Z. All right. We'll be back on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yeah. With more Ricker and Bond. Stay up, stay woke, stay clean. Look good, feel good, smell good. We'll be back in a couple days. Goodbye.